And hello, everybody. Let's wait a few more seconds for everyone to get in. Okay, welcome everybody again. I'm William from the PolyU Library. Thank you for joining today's workshop, Elevate Your Legal Research Skill with Westlaw Asia. This webinar is organized by the Joint University Librarian Advisory Committee, JULAC, a collaborative forum of the UGC-funded university libraries. We are very delighted to have our special guest with us today, Ms. Iris Zhang, Customer Product Trainer from Thomson Reuters. Hello, Iris. Iris will guide us through the key feature of Westlaw Asia, helping us navigate and search for essential research material to support your legal research journey. A couple of housekeeping announcements. This section will be recorded and we will share with you the video link next week. And during the presentation, if you've got questions, feel free to click on the Q&A icon in Zoom and submit them to us. We will do our best to address them during the presentation or in the Q&A section. And before we begin, I would like to invite Mr. Chris Chen, University Librarian of HKBU Library and Chair of the JULAC Learning Strategy Committee, to deliver a welcoming remark. Chris, please.
Great. Thank you so much, William. A very warm welcome to all of our participants, and I really appreciate your support in attending this, which is the 8th event in our JULAC webinar series. As William mentioned, JULAC is the cooperative organization of the 8 UGC-funded libraries, and with this webinar series, JULAC's intention is to highlight the many powerful and valuable information resources to which our member libraries subscribe. And there's such a huge amount of information out there that it's sometimes easy to overlook these great tools, such as the topic of today's webinar, which is, of course, Westlaw Asia. And this is a powerful legal research tool that I'm sure will be useful to many of our scholars. And just before I hand it over, I would like to acknowledge and thank my colleagues on the JULAC Learning Strategies Committee, in particular, William and his team at PolyU Library for organizing today's event. And on behalf of JULAC, I also extend our very sincere thanks to today's speaker, Ms. Iris Zhang from Thomson Reuters. Iris brings a decade of experience in professional training, and I have no doubt she will make this an enlightening and inspiring training session. So without further ado, I pass the time to Iris, please.
Thank you so much. Thank you, Chris. Thank you, William, for the introduction. Let me share my screen first and let's get started. William, I'm going to take control and share my screen. Okay, now you should be able to see the cover page of my training slide.
Yes, we can see that.
Okay, great. Thank you for letting me know. Okay, let's get started. Hi, everyone. Welcome to this session of Westlaw Asia. My name is Iris Zhang. As introduced, I'm the customer product trainer from Thomson Reuters for Westlaw, practical law, co-counsel, and other legal products based in Hong Kong. In today's session, I'm going to guide you through an exploration of legal research on Westlaw, focusing specifically on Hong Kong content, which most of our participants today have access to. I will cover the following topics: an introduction to Westlaw Asia and homepage navigation. I'm going to show you how to conduct a general search during using terms and connectors, how to navigate the search result, and I will also share with you how to utilize the specific search template for case law, legislation, and secondary resources. I will also share some of the key highlights of our Hong Kong contents on Westlaw, and will also introduce you more training and support resources for your further reference. This training session will be around 15 minutes, followed by a Q&A session. So let's move on to Westlaw for demonstration. What is Westlaw Asia? Westlaw Asia is a legal research platform provides clients to conduct the legal research efficiently and confidently using trusted content, editorial enhancement, and advanced technology. So I'm landing on Westlaw Asia homepage now, and you will be able to see all the accessible jurisdictions. Those ones you can take from here, meaning those the jurisdictions you have subscription and you have access to. And regarding the content types, you can see from the left-hand side, we have cases, legislation, commentary, journals, current awareness. Let's take a detailed look at Westlaw homepage. Starting from the top left corner, by clicking this Westlaw Asia logo, I can easily return to the homepage during my legal research. Beneath the logo, you will see different tabs, which enable you to start your legal research by content types, by jurisdiction, or practice area. Personally, I can conduct the legal research by content type most of the time, and which is the default homepage. And for the other three tabs, Westlaw Classic, Practical Law, ProView, are the quick link to other Thomson Reuters legal products if you have access to. Okay. On the top right, you will see some personalization tools, and I will walk you through all of them during my demonstration with examples. Just saw some message in the chat box. So just want to double check, you can hear me and you can see the screen sharing, right?
Yes, Iris, everything's good now.
Okay, great, thank you. Okay, let's move on to the center of this page. In the center of the home page, the general search bar here, you can conduct the search across one or multiple jurisdictions across all content types using the key terms and phrases. You also have the options to search using natural language search. By hovering your mouse on the natural language search, you will see a brief explanation, meaning you conduct the search without using terms and connectors. But why the terms and connectors are so important? Let me demonstrate with example. So normally, natural language search provides you a search with the keywords or with a plain English, but the number of results will be limited to 100 only. So as legal professionals, I will highly recommend you to keep this toggle off and start using this general search bar using the terms and connectors. Let me show you a scenario. For example, if I'm looking for legal resources regarding personal data transfer. So simply I just input personal data transfer in the general search bar. That's what we normally do when we use Google or other legal database to get started of your legal research, right? And I can take Hong Kong and Malaysia here, for example, and leave the content types in all and run the search. You will notice on the legal result page, over 1,600 results are returned. Browsing by the heat terms in context, you may find some of the results may not be that relevant. Each word was searched as an individual English word rather than a term or phrase, right? But my intention here is to look for legal resources regarding transferring personal data. Therefore, terms and connectors are very important to refine the search terms and help me to find the most relevant results and save my time. How to do that? I can simply edit the search terms by clicking this search result, this edit search. Go back to the homepage with the search terms personal data transfer. And you can simply hover your mouse on the information icon next to the search bar. You will see a list of terms and connectors with the brief explanation, which is quite handy during your legal research, right? So to refine the personal data as a phrase, I can use a double quotation, the third one on the left column, search for an exact phrase within quotation marks. So I can manually add double quotation on personal data. And then to ensure personal data are related to transfer, I can use the third one /P on the right column to search terms in the same paragraph. If you would like to search this phrase more accurately, you can also choose /S. The first one on top of the right column, terms in the same sentence. But here, normally what I do is start from a broader range and then narrow down with search tools. So I can insert a /P in between of personal data and transfer. Make sure there is a space before and after /P. And then conduct the search. Keep the jurisdiction, Hong Kong and Malaysia, and all the content types. Run the search again. If you remember just now, without terms and connectors, we got over 1,000 search results, right? Now let's take a look. With the terms and connectors, the number of results have been reduced to 116. And within the other results, if we take a glance of the paragraphs, you may find it appears exactly as I want them to, right? Personal data with transfer in the same paragraph. So this is more accurate with the help of terms and connectors. To learn more about terms and connectors, I have also prepared a slide with more detailed explanations and examples to show you, to help you to understand terms and connectors better. For example, like the double quotation I have just demonstrated, and also the /P. Personally, I use this root expander a lot. This will allow for words to have multiple endings. For example, if we are going to search any topics or any legal resources regarding to driving, driver, driven, you don't need to type each of them, and you can just use the word and then just to use the root expander to allow the search across different variations, right? So this is the terms and connectors, and the training slide will be shared with you after this training session. Okay, let's go back to Westlaw and proceed with the search results. You can filter the results from here. For me, I would like to focus on cases in Hong Kong and conduct Go. So the post-search filters will help me to filter the results to specific content type and jurisdiction. Then we can hide or show the terms in context when needed. And we can also add more search terms from here. For example, like if I would like to search to add more search terms to add bridge into this field, the search result will be further narrowed down to 30 cases. And till now, you can sort all the results by publication date or by relevance. You can click into the citation to view the detailed case report of this result or case analysis, or you can select several examples, several results to print, email, or download. You can navigate to the different pages of the search results. And here is another tool I would like to highlight for you. This is the alert function. This is called Westclip Alert, and it will be used to help you keep updated on the search results. In my case here, if this legal research is for projects which may continue for a few weeks, and I would like to stay updated on the search results, I can click this Save as Alert and complete the configuration. Once this alert is saved, I will be notified if any new public case matching the search criteria I have just entered. I will receive an email from Westlaw. This is how we conduct the general search using the key terms across all content types. However, if you are looking for a specific content type, such as case law, it is more efficient to navigate directly to case law section, where you can utilize the advanced search template, which offers more specific search fields for case law. For example, like when I click cases, you can see the search template here. Before we introduce you the search template, let's take a look on the contents first. Go to the browsing list and click Hong Kong case law, for example. Here are the Hong Kong law reports available on Westlaw, and I would like to highlight some of the key content features. Westlaw contains the authorized law reports for Hong Kong from 1905 to present. We have Hong Kong Court of Final Appeal reports and Hong Kong law reports and digests. Those two reports are authorized reports, meaning the headnotes are often reviewed by the judge delivering the judgment. Additionally, our reports have citation priority, meaning they should be cited over other local law reports or neutral citations in legal proceedings. And back to Westlaw. You can use the search template to search across all Hong Kong case law. It selects all Hong Kong case law database by default, or you can clear all the case law here and select certain law reports to define the search scope using the search template above. Alternatively, you can click into any of the law report, continue to browse the contents by judgment year, by publication year, or by subject. Let me return to the case law and show you how to use the advanced search options more efficiently. Unlike the general search bar, the content-specific search template offers more specific search fields tailored to that content types. For example, for case law here, we can search with party names, citation, and subject. Each search field includes examples for the users if you hover your mouse on the information icon next to the search field. Now I want to find a case with citation number. Let me copy paste the citation and run the search. This is the exact case I'm looking for. And on the left panel, you can also edit or start your new search from here. And let's take a detailed look of this case report by clicking the citation from here. Okay, this is the case report. On the left, you can see the table of contents, which will direct you to the sections of case cited, legislation, and other materials mentioned in this case report, and also case analysis. Case analysis is created by Westlaw editorial team and provides all relevant information for the case. It provides a summary of the case to help users to understand the case before reading through the entire document. And if you would like to find where this case has been reported, the cases cited, and the subsequent cases citing this case, case analysis will help you to get all those important information. And you can click the judgment, the citation and judgment, go back to the case report. On top of the case report, you can see the citation status from here. This citing status indicates this case has been cited. It is a good law which has received a positive or neutral judicial treatment. Other than the green one, sometimes you will also see the different color and different citation icons on case law on Hong Kong cases. And for UK cases, you will also see this appealing outstanding icon. Below the status icon, you will see this PDF icon. The PDF icon will allow the users to download the law report. It will be looking like this, exactly as the hard copy of the law report. And then we can see the party names, the court name, the court, and the date, citations, and also the judgment. All the relevant resources will be hyperlinked if they are available on Westlaw. Okay. By clicking the text, you will be able to see the pop-up window for annotation. You can add highlight here, or you can add notes. You can, once the highlight has been added, if you want to remove it, just click the highlight and delete highlight. Okay, by clicking this up arrow, you will be brought back to the top of the case report. Okay, so here we have the delivery tools on the top right. You can add this case report into your folder for further reference. You can print, email, or download this case report using the delivery tool. And this download will allow the users to download this use this case report in either PDF or Word document, including the highlight of terms, including all the links, hyperlinks to the relevant resources, and also including your annotations. So this will appear exactly as how this case report looking like on Westlaw. Let's open it. It will look like this. That's the difference between downloading from the PDF icon and Westlaw. Okay. Okay, so this is the case law search. Let's go back to the home page. And I would like to move on to the legislation. Let's click legislation and move on to the Hong Kong legislation. Here you will see the browsing options that allow you to browse legislation by title or by chapter number. I can also use the search template to search with legislation title or keywords. For instance, let me search Competition Ordinance Provision 6. And I got 2 results, and the first one is what I'm looking for. How do I know that? I can show the terms in context. This is the section 6. I can click this title, this link, to view this section. On top of the content, you will see this arrow to navigate to the previous and next provision. And below that, below the title, you will also see there is another arrow which helps you to view the historical version. So Westlaw will provide the historical version of legislation, and you can also leverage the legislation analysis to view the date of current legislation came into force and the information of the historical version. By clicking this legislation title or the section title, you will be brought back to the arrangement of provisions and jump to different sections. Okay, this is the legislation. Okay, let's move on to the secondary resources, and starting with commentary. Here you will find various browsing options designed to enhance your legal research experience in commentary. Under Hong Kong commentary, we have annotated legislation. We have commentary by subject, which allows you to explore commentary based on specific legal subjects. Or you will find this list of the book's titles enables easy navigation through a comprehensive list of legal books organized alphabetically. But these book collections might vary from different users depending on your subscription. So here are some highlights of the contents. Annotated legislation provides detailed annotations that help clarify and interpret legislative texts. We are actively expanding our content to better serve users' needs. And currently, we have over 40 titles on the list and more on the way in 2025. So let me click into annotated legislation and show you what we have now. You will be able to see the full list of the current available annotated legislation in Hong Kong. And back to the slide, you will see some of the newly published book titles, including the White Book, Archbold, Law of Evidence in Hong Kong, etc. However, the book titles may not be accessible. It's a subscription-based resources. Okay, let me go back. And under my current account access, you may find some of the books which I don't have access to. I will be grayed out and showing like this. Okay. Just want to pause here a little bit and check if there is any questions in the chat box. Okay, I think we are good to go, right?
Yes, we are good to go. Yeah.
Okay, great. Okay, now let's move on to the journals. Still, I would like to take a detailed look in Hong Kong journals. Westlaw has a collection of different publications. I would like to highlight Hong Kong Lawyer here, which is published by the Law Society of Hong Kong. And we also have Hong Kong Law Journal, which is co-published by Hong Kong University and Thomson Reuters. We also have the Journal of International and Comparative Law, which is co-published by Zhejiang University, City St. George University of London, and Thomson Reuters. Now, I would like to show you an example, search the articles with the keywords and also the author's name. I'm going to search for the articles containing AI and written by William Johnston. So normally when we think about searching something with the keywords, normally we will just type or enter the keywords in the free text. But if you want to focus on the title in terms of cases or journal articles or even the book titles, I will highly suggest that you enter the keywords into the article title. For the free text that you have input, it will search across the whole document, including the title, the content, through the whole documents. But if you restrict it to the article title, it will only bring you the articles with the title containing this specific topic. It will be more accurate. And let's conduct the search. So now I got 4 results. You can view the full text article by clicking this link, and to view the articles containing AI and written by William Johnston. Here is the citation, and this is the detail of this article. Of course, annotations are also applicable to all the resources, including add notes, highlights. As long as you select the text, you will be able to add highlight, add note, copy, or print. Okay. Back to the search result, or you can use the Westlaw logo and go directly to the homepage. The last content type is current awareness, or you can call it legal updates. Let's go to Hong Kong current awareness. Here you will see the content structures, which includes the last 90 days, offers access to recent updates and a comprehensive archive and of past information. By click the links here, you will be able to browse the latest updates by different document types and by the different subjects. And most of the time, users may use current awareness to keep tracking on the most recently added contents or conduct a search using the search template. For example, if I would like to find some articles discussing crypto, I can just type in crypto in the keyword and conduct the search. You can see we have different content. We have different content types under current awareness, including press release, cases, and sometimes maybe journals, legislations when available. And on this page, I would like to keep tracking on the newly published articles in the future discussing crypto. How should I do that? Just using this alert function, as I have just demonstrated on case law. Here we can enter the name of this alert. Please ensure this is descriptive, so you can identify the alert when an email is received. For me, I normally use the keyword plus the content types to remind me which or how did I conduct the legal research. And make sure this is my email address. You can define the frequency to be notified on a daily basis, weekly basis, or fortnightly or monthly. You can view the results only, or you can select to view the full documents. Normally, I prefer PDF to be delivered, and then save. This alert has been saved successfully, meaning I will be able to receive notification once there are newly published results matching the search criteria. And if this alert is no longer required, I can also add it or delete this alert from this alert lists. Let's go to the alert list. Here is the alert list. You can either delete or edit the setting to manage it. The one I have just added is crypto current awareness, which actually I don't need it. I can simply delete from here. Or you can pause just for the further reference. I can delete from here. Okay, just on this page, I would like to talk about personalization tools, starting from the alerts. Since we're on this page already, you can see the alert list, my own alert list, including some of the West Clip alert I have previously created. But there is another option. You can create alert directly from this page. But this alert will be called publication alert. This publication alert is not about any search or browsing results. It will help the user to keep tracking on any of the content types and the publications on specific topics. For example, you can choose to set alert on the publication of cases, legislation, journals, and current awareness. Most of our users, especially the law firms, they prefer to set current awareness alert to use it as more like a newsletter. For example, we change to current awareness, select Hong Kong current awareness, and this is an explanation. We go to the next. You can choose the subjects you are interested. For example, let's choose company law and also the subtopic. Then next, I should name the company law current awareness and set the frequency and email address as well. The same configuration as the other alerts, and create alert. And it will appear here, right? This is the alert. And then next to it, you will find folders where you can organize your research. Okay. And you can find my trail function. The trail function is really useful. It will help you to track log in history in the past 14 days. This is extremely important if you get interrupted during your legal research. For example, this morning I have logged on Westlaw Asia to prepare for the training afternoon. I can use some like training or some client ID, client name, or project name to differentiate this search log with the others. And if I want to replicate any of the search of the project research history, I can simply come to this trail and find to view what I have done. I have searched or browsed during that legal research. Take today's current search history, for example. This is the current one. I log in the system at around 2 o'clock. And then let me replicate and show you what I have just demonstrated. I can simply view. And you will be able to see, this is the first page. You can actually be able to retrieve every step I have done on Westlaw Asia, starting from the general search with personal data transfer. And then I include the terms and connectors. This icon shows me that this is a search. You can even click this icon to replicate the search result page. This is the 116 results, right? Exactly as what we have viewed earlier. And go back. And this is the search result. This is the case I have viewed, and I have introduced the case report, right? So this is very simple and very handy when you were interrupted during the legal research, or maybe you want to replicate any of the legal research history a few days ago. Okay, so let me take one step back. You can see there are some of the records almost due, only 4 days left or 5 days left. How about I would like to keep it longer than 14 days? You can use this function to reset. First of all, let me rename this. Give this trail a name like test. Save. And then reset. You will find this one, this test. I have just the log I have just renamed was displayed on top, and the countdown dates will be starting from 14 again, right? It will be kept for another 14 days. Since you all use your own ID, username and password credentials to log in Westlaw Asia, all your own research histories will be retained privately for your own reference. Okay? And the last one is the setting. Here you can change your preference and change the client ID. The client ID is just like this one. How you differentiate this legal research with the others. You can mark them with the project name or the client name when necessary. Okay. Okay, so the last one next under the content types is a news. This news link will direct you to the newsroom of Westlaw Classic. Again, this is a subscription based. Depending on if you have the access to Westlaw Classic first, and then you will be able to see the newsroom, including the Reuters news, etc. Okay, it needs subscription. Just let me show you what contents are there. Westlaw Classic is another Westlaw products focusing on providing the US contents and other international materials, also including the cases, legislation, and secondary legal resources, similar like Westlaw Asia. So this is the newsroom from Westlaw Classic. Some of the users may have the subscription of this newsroom and will be directed from the news link to this page, where you can find the Reuters news and other media from here. Okay. Go back. This is almost at the end of my demonstration. I hope these resources, features, and functionalities we shared today will be useful. And to learn more about Westlaw Asia, please click to the help link at the bottom of the page, where you can find our training and support portal. Here you will find the guides, some of the videos, recorded webinars. We have the FAQs, tips. You can also find how to use terms and connectors from here. Some tips we have prepared, and also the public webinars. Now this is the end of first quarter, and you will be able to see a schedule of the second quarter's public webinar very soon. And those are organized by all the training team across the region and providing the public webinar for different topics on different products. Okay, so here the last one is the updates and alerts, some of the highlights of our key contents, including the case law, and some other jurisdictions report. And you can always reach out to us for technical or content support. If any technical questions, you can send email to Westlaw customer service, or if you need any training sessions, is complimentary to your subscription. You're always welcome to reach out to our trainer team by clicking this Ask a Trainer. You can send an email to trainer's team to request a training. And here is our training support portal. Let me go back to the Westlaw. Okay, I think that that is what I would like to share for today. And I hope that is useful, and I'm open to questions now.
Once again, thank you, Iris, for the very insightful presentation. I'm sure that all of us here should have learned something really useful to help you kickstart on your legal research. So right now is the Q&A section. So if you got any questions or comments, or feel free to make use of the Q&A icon at the bottom to submit your question. And while we are waiting for the submission, and I would also highlight that we do have a questionnaire, and your feedback will be mostly welcome. So if you got any comment or feedback about today's workshop, feel free to make use of the on the survey form to send us your feedback, and I will also share that via the screen maybe. Yeah, let me also share screen as well. Yeah, so that you can also scan your QR code and then get to this survey. It just take 1 or 2 minutes time to fill in a quick questionnaire. So I got a question from the webinar chat, all right, which is from Wang Jiyu. How can I use Westlaw to find articles with certain themes? All right,
Okay,
so
I'll take this one.
maybe
First of all, I will if I understand your question is look for articles on Westlaw with certain topics or themes. Okay, let me share my screen again. So normally journal article, when you mention about when you use when you are looking for articles, I understand you look for you are looking for journal articles or maybe the articles on press release, meaning news, right? So for me, if journal articles and press release, meaning two content types, I would like to start from the general search, which will allow me to search across multiple jurisdictions and more content types. For example, let me use AI, which is the hot trending topic for now, and search through Hong Kong for all content types. I can conduct the search. And on the search result page, I can narrow down to certain content types. Let's say I'm looking for articles, meaning I can select journals for journal articles and also the current awareness, which will provide me some news release, right? From the press release, from the newspaper. And then this is Hong Kong. We will get around 400 results. Let's take a look. You can see all the articles, including the journal articles. Or if you scroll down, let me hide the context. And if you continue to navigate to browse to the pages, you will find press release also. Then now there are too many results. If we browse just by title, I can further narrow down by adding the more search terms in this search field, search within search function. AI. Let me find some more. Maybe let's find generative AI. How about that? Let me narrow down a little bit. I can add generative AI. And then the search result, the number of search results will be reduced to 92. So now I got articles discussing generative AI. So any more idea or any other idea you want how to refine or you want to narrow down the results, you can continue to do that. And for now, I got the articles from ALB, Asia Legal Business, and the journals. Or if let's move to the last page, I think that should be some press release. Will provide us some news articles. Let me try to find what's happening now. It should be, it's frozen. Let me stop sharing and re-push again. Yeah, it's Friday. I think my laptop or my network is taking Friday off now. Just give me a minute. I sign off and sign in. That's normally what we do when we encounter technical difficulties, right? Okay. I'm going to sign again. That's what I meant when I said maybe when during your legal you were interrupted by during your legal research, you may need a trail function. This this is an example. This is the demonstration. Like I was interrupted by the bad network. I was forced to log out. But when I came back, I can use the trail function to find the history. It was not recorded just now. Maybe because it was too. That was the one. I was actually logged out. The AI function, right, from here. This is the search result page and generative AI. Oh, I should not. This is the generative AI, and let's move on to the next page, the third page. Yeah, this now it's working. And this is the last page. You can see we have not only journal articles brought back, but also the current awareness, which means the press release, the news articles, right? Hope this answers your question. And let me go back to the chat box. Well, we have pretty.
Yeah, we do have a few
we have a lot
more
of
questions submitted.
Yeah.
The next one is from from a student about the elaboration on the ProView, right?
Okay, that's a good
Can you also
question.
take on that?
A good question. Okay, what is ProView and how it is used, right? Sorry, I'm not looking at the question at the chat box now. Just want to give you a general idea about ProView. It won't be covered in detail, talk too much in this session. ProView is actually a separate legal, product of Thomson Reuters. Why you can see it from here and why it's also subscribed by some of the users together with Westlaw Asia, because ProView is one of the e-reader product platform for the commentary or for the books which you subscribed under Westlaw Asia. For example, here, when you see commentary under the book titles, you can search across the book titles using the search template or using the search template to search for the book titles or the books containing certain topics, or you can browse or read the books by clicking into it and navigate through the table of contents, read chapter by chapter, right? But some of the users may prefer to read books in like Kindle, to have an e-reader. That is how ProView play the role. Let me log into ProView and show you how it looks like. Let me turn to ProView. If any university or any participants are interested more in ProView, you can always ask a trainer to request a separate training session. So this is how ProView is looking like. It's more like an e-library. It contains all the books you have subscribed. And what the difference between the ProView and the commentary under Westlaw Asia, I will say if I conduct the legal research, I prefer commentary to search across the book titles. But if I would like to simply read a book, I will go to ProView. And ProView has a unique function which allow offline download, meaning you can bring the laptop or the same device you are using and to download a book to keep it for offline reading. It's more like a Kindle, right? So for example, if I have a flight to catch, I bring my laptop, but I won't have Wi-Fi connection. You can simply, in your library, you can simply download this book. It will be downloaded in a few seconds and saved in your browser with the same device, with the same same browser on the same laptop, same device. You will be able to read this book even without Wi-Fi connection. And when you click into it, it's more like a Kindle. You can just scroll down and to navigate easily. For me, if I prefer the table of content of ProView, it's more like easily navigation, right? User friendly. But for legal research, especially when you search across different content types. Westlaw Asia is more efficient. Okay.
All right, time is limited. I guess we do have 3 more questions in the chat area. And maybe Iris,
Sure.
can you go to them one by one? The first one would be from Xiao Tong, asking about the case analysis. All right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Case
Beside the one
analysis.
that you show in the search result, or whether there is any supporting cases cited by others, or any other function that can help them find related information for the case analysis.
Let me check the chat box right now. Sorry, I have another screenshot, so I need to switch a little bit. About the case analysis. Yes. On certain cases, besides using the case analysis, more advice. If you want to do some research, if I understand your, sorry, William, were you referring to the question,
From Xiao Tong, yeah.
Yeah, ask if we want to do some research on a certain case besides using the case analysis and more advice. First of all, the case analysis is unique on Westlaw Asia, meaning those contents on on case analysis are produced by our editorial team. Those are legal experts who read through the whole case report, come up with the most important fact or information, and to help the user to understand the case. So you can see that you can leverage it as the start point of your legal research to understand a certain case. That's how the case analysis will help you. But more advice, not limited to Westlaw, I'm afraid I cannot provide specific opinion on how to conduct the research on case. It will be more included in your legal research course, I think. And I'm sure there will be more different sources to do the analysis on the case, but from the different perspective and on different focus. And for Westlaw, we focus on the summary, the digest. We provide the digest and abstracts of the case. And the most important information in case analysis will be the previous cases cited in the current case and the subsequent cases citing this case. This will help the user to make a linkage between the cases with their citation status and to find out if some of the cases has received some negative judicial treatment. They can easily find which case has cited the current case subsequently, and what are the detail like judgment. Hope that answers your question.
Yes, Iris. I guess for the resources beside Westlaw, the participant here should also approach the librarian at your own university library, because the subscription across different university library may varies. So I guess the librarian there would be the best person to approach to help you out. Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you, William. And the next, I would like to answer the next question. Is it possible to restrict these results to specific types of journals, such as Hong Kong? Okay, yeah, that's a good question. I would like to show you how to do this, to refine the search result. For example, to answer your question, in your example, you want to search for the journal articles, restrict to certain journal article. By clicking the journals, you can see from the title here, you can see easily identify the search scope will be search across Hong Kong journals. But if you would like to go deeper, if I just need the articles from Hong Kong Law Journal, I can click to Hong Kong Law Journals first. When it appeared here, this search will only search within Hong Kong Law Journal. And then I can simply enter AI from here, it will search only across Hong Kong Law Journal. Okay, so hope this answers our question. Is there an AI assistant tool in Westlaw Asia currently? Thank you for your question. The answer is we do not provide AI assistant tool in Westlaw Asia for now, but we do have AI assistant tool in other Westlaw jurisdiction, other market, and other Westlaw products, including Westlaw Australia, Westlaw UK. So some of it may I know I'm aware some of the universities have subscribed those two products as well. And in Asia market, users may be able to access or to use the AI tool on Westlaw UK and Westlaw Australia in the future, and also Westlaw Classic, which is called Westlaw Precision US later. And those products will be the first batch of Westlaw to launch AI assistant tool, and it's more will be on the way. Yeah. I think I have answered most of the questions, right?
Yes, that's right. And thanks
Okay.
again, Iris, for the insightful presentation. And that's nearly come to the end of this section. And I really appreciate you guys can also stay for 1 or 2 more minutes to fill in a quick questionnaire to give us some feedback on how to improve the delivery work in future. And then at the same time, also quick thanks to colleagues from the JULAC library for organizing this workshop and then bring all the participants in. And I hope all you guys will enjoy this section. Next week, we'll be sending you guys the recorded video via the email. So stay tuned to our JULAC webinar in future. So thank you so much again.
Thank you, everyone. Enjoy the evening and have a great weekend. Bye.
Yeah, weekend to you all too. Okay, thank you.